In Paraguay, over 2 million people have access to internet through computers. Of those 2 million people, over 800,000 are playing video games. Video games throughout the world are a phenomenon right now. However, in Paraguay, they are still kind of unknown and the talent has kind of been undiscovered. So, with that, we have companies like WClick, which we're gonna go check out right now, who are promoting, giving a space for those talents to find what they're capable of and be able to compete with other gamers throughout the world. So let's go get an idea of what these guys do and check it out. We're here with Mauri in WClick.
Yes.
It's your gaming studio, right?
It is. Mike, happy to have you here. Thanks for being here with us. This is our this is our headquarters where we promote professional esports players. What we do here is what we are trying to incentivize this talent that they have no infrastructure, they have no means to be able to play video games professionally, and we set it up for them to be able to promote and fix all their mishaps and play the best they can do and be the best they can be.
So you were saying, so people come here to basically practice and better their skills with video games, different styles of video games, I don't know. So what do you guys offer in general? How does it work?
Well, okay, what we do is, first of all, we put the best PCs and the best peripherals, like we call it, that are like the best headphones, mouse. So it's like, imagine a soccer player having the best gear to be able to practice, and be the best they can be, right? Yeah. So we do with that. We invest money in hardware, so these kids can actually have the best while they play and practice their games, right? There are millions of games that are in esports. The most important ones of them are around PUBG, Fortnite, LOL, Dota, and others that are competitive games that are multi-million-dollar tournaments worldwide. Yeah. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to generate this community of gamers that they can actually go out and compete outside.
Outside of Paraguay.
Outside of Paraguay.
Yeah.
Now they don't have the means to do it.
Yeah.
They like money, they like time, they like knowledge. They don't know where they can subscribe or where they can inscribe themselves to the tournament. So we know that. We have done all the research. We are gamers by nature, and we've been playing since we are like 4 years old. So what we did is take that passion for gaming and give it a formal setup around it. Yeah. So more than just a hobby, it's actually a job for us.
Twitch is a virtual platform used by WClick to show live streaming to their users. It is the world's leading live streaming platform and includes more than 140 million unique users each month. In Paraguay alone, there are 6,000 active users when WClick hosts tournaments and live gaming activities. Its top players come from different parts of the country, the #1 residing in Encarnacion.
So like, all right, you guys, Paraguay is kind of off the grid as far as video games go.
It is.
You guys have been trying to implement some different tournaments.
Exactly.
You've been traveling to Argentina for other tournaments there. How's that been going? Like,
it's going good. Because in one way, our streamers are starting to generate or trying to gain momentum, and they are participating in tournaments that are organized by different associations from South America, from Brazil, Argentina. And our tournaments that we're doing, we have people from Argentina, Uruguay that actually wrote to us saying, hey, how can we compete in your tournaments? Because we are the first company that is putting actually money prize tournaments, like not easy money, like little money, but we put in like $1,000, $2,000 in prize money. Yeah. And we do it so seriously that we do all these guidelines and rules and all of our setup in a way that it has nothing to envy any other tournament from the world. We're trying to really show that this is more than gaming. This is like a lifestyle. There's a way, there's a possibility to make an income out of this. Just to give you a number, like 2.2 billion. There are now 2.2 billion active gamers in the world, and they have generated more than $100 billion in prices. That's more money combined than movie and the music industry together, man.
Victor Vasconcelos and Antonio Fuertes created the first gaming TV show in Paraguay. For many, video games are seen as a waste of time or money, but as Victor and Antonio explain, Games are no different nowadays than any sport, especially through the use of esports or online competitions for gamers. Gamers practice, compete, obtain sponsors, and make money through the industry. Their weekly show gives gamers an opportunity to listen to reviews about new games, discussions, as well as critiques in a format similar to what one would find on YouTube or other international gaming shows.
We have the first national gaming TV show, as in that, you know, it's about video games, where we play, we review them, kind of similar like what you would see done by some YouTube channels or by some other media in the like in the US, like IGN.
And where do you see like because like the progression of video games in Paraguay has been moving quickly, right?
Yeah.
So where do you see it going in the near future?
Well, right now, thanks to Click, that kind of you know, kicked a lot of things into action. I think that gaming actually is it's set to grow and explode, but there's still a very, very strong stigma in the Paraguayan society against gaming and video games that we still have to defeat.
Why is that?
Well, parents still think that we as gamers are wasting our time. That's something that we're trying always to break it, right? Like to teach the parents that if you are a gamer, it's not different from being a football player. It's a sport right now in the world.
Yeah, I mean that's something that I didn't realize was the amount of like if you're involved in gaming, you can make it a career. You can make money off of it. I mean, people are making tons of money. The best gamers out there.
I mean, the thing is with gaming, it's so much more versatile than sports, right? Because like if you're gonna play football, the only way that you can actually make really, really good money out of football is if you become a professional football player or a coach or involved in a professional team. With gaming, yeah, you have professional teams, you have coaches, you have all of that, but you also have commentators, you also have casters, you also have streamers, entertainment, content creators, right? So like, let's say that you might not be amazing at games, but you have an amazing personality. Okay, well, just hook up a webcam, you know, film yourself playing, complaining, losing, give a good time on Twitch. People will log in, people will watch you, and they will donate, right? So there's a lot of cases like that.
In Paraguay, up until now, there's never been a video game that's been released on any video game console. We've come to what's called Guarani Productions, who are creating the first video game, which is called Malavisión. We're just outside of Asunción in a small little city, and we're gonna go check out the space where the video games are being created, get to know the guys that are creating the video game, and what it takes to make a video game in a country like Paraguay. You guys give us a little bit of background about where the idea for both Guarani Studios and Malavisión came from?
Bueno, más que nada, Guarani Studios nace en el año 2015, un poquito más atrás también en el año 2014 yo me entero de que un paraguayo había creado un videojuego en el motor gráfico CryEngine 3, que era Ismael justamente. Y yo anteriormente tenía luego ya la idea también de desarrollar un videojuego basado en la Guerra del Chaco, en la contienda bélica entre Paraguay y Bolivia en el año 1932 a 1935. Le comento esa idea yo a Ismael y juntos empezamos a trabajar, ¿verdad? Pero dentro de nosotros mismos, nosotros sabíamos que estábamos muy limitados en cuanto a lo que era el desarrollo, porque nos dimos cuenta de que uno, ese no era el límite que podíamos alcanzar, y otro, si queríamos desarrollar Guerra del Chaco, porque Guerra del Chaco es un proyecto enorme, necesitábamos capital. Entonces decidimos crear un videojuego más pequeño, entre comillas, que después se volvió lo colosal que es ahora, que es Malavisión justamente, ¿verdad? Desde ese momento empezamos a trabajar por el videojuego de Malavisión, un videojuego de horror basado en la leyenda guaraní.
Okay. Right now, Malavisión is gonna be the first video game to come out on the PS4, right? From Paraguay.
Sí.
And that's what, the fifth in Latin America as well?
Así mismo, es el quinto en toda Latinoamérica. Digamos que hay, hasta ese entonces había 4 países con la licencia habilitación para Sony. Eso no quiere decir que otros países no puedan tirar sus videojuegos en la PlayStation 4. Lo que quiere decir eso es que Paraguay se convierte en el país con licencia de Sony. Solamente estaban México, Brasil, Argentina y Chile, y ahora Paraguay se suma a este carrito de representación latina para todo el mundo gracias al videojuego de Malavisión.
Nice, that's awesome.
What's unique about Malavisión is its inclusion and critique of the Paraguayan culture and society, including factors of machismo and famous Paraguayan myths, as well as basing the main character of the game on a corrupt politician, his fleeing to the Chaco from Asunción.
All right, Ismael, can you tell us a little bit about what this means? I don't know, this is a wild looking screen. What's going on here?
Claro, sí, esto es lo que sería una de las dos formas de poder programar en Unreal Engine, que es el motor gráfico que usamos. Esto se llama blueprint. En este caso es particular porque se llama blueprint del nivel. O sea, aquí está el corazón del primer nivel. Esto simplemente son las conexiones, ¿verdad? Las ejecuciones que se van generando una vez que se produce cierta situación. Esto es lo que se llama un evento. Un evento lo que hace es decir, bueno, va a pasar algo que pasa, y una vez que pase, se produce una secuencia lógica en modo de ejecución. O sea, esto desconectado así no produce ninguna reacción en el juego. Pero una vez conectado se proyecta al jugador principal.
It's up to you guys to just decide, okay, what's going to happen with this specific detail in the game? Let's connect it there. Let's make it, you know, react this way or that way.
Así mismo.
Yeah.
Y es un proceso lógico,
As video games continue to progress and grow throughout the world, we have a glimpse now of how that trend has been advancing in the Paraguayan culture, as well as the protagonists who are working to expand and excel in the industry, providing opportunity and hope to those who find passion in the activity. More voices and testimonies will be heard in the next chapter of Gaming in Paraguay. Game over!